Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Doc. It's a nickname, Mike Whittort from Chicago. And today our information is on stress reduction. I've had on my website for about 20 years the information about normalizing the circadian rhythm in the body. This is your wake and sleep cycle from morning till evening. I have a brochure here that explains totally how the circadian rhythm works. In 2017, the Nobel Prize was given to 3 researchers that had been researching the circadian rhythm for about 30 years. When I was in reflexology school, I figured out that there was a possibility of normalizing the circadian rhythm, and I did my research with about 20 patients, and every patient benefited from the techniques that I developed from reflexology school and the circadian rhythm, and working with a doctor in suburban Chicago. I want to show you a chart that I developed for tapping, and I will use this with all of my patients. My original research was done with these 3 points: the back of the hands, the back of the head, and the kneecaps, with gentle tapping, which I'll show you. And in the last 5 years or so, I added the forebrain, or the forehead, and the high chest, which is the immune system refresher when you tap gently on the chest. Okay, now the way to use these 5 points, the back of the hands, you just cup the hand gently and tap on that pond. This is an endorphin pond that releases these endorphins up into the upper body. Okay, the second point on there is the back of the head. We draw an imaginary line from ear to ear and tap along that line gently for about 5 seconds. And the third part that was done with my research was the kneecaps. So you bend your knee, when you bend your leg, your kneecap is right there. Just tap on that kneecap gently for about 5 seconds. The 2 points that I added for memory and refreshing the brain for clear thought is above the eyebrows, along the forehead, gently with your fingers. And the last part is the high chest. You can do this little like Tarzan tap gently. And I also use this one when I'm on the road and I see a cell tower. There's that shower of EMF coming off that tower. Just, you got one hand on the wheel and just gently tap across your high chest on your sternum, below the collarbones. Okay. This research is empirical. It has worked for every one of my patients. I did the research for about 3 years with different patients that presented with, I can't sleep, I'm having a lot of stress, and this therapy lowered that tremendously and corrected the cortisol biorhythm. And that's also demonstrated or illustrated in this brochure. And I'd like a little shot of that. This is the interior of the brochure, where the energy level in the bodies come up in the morning, and then the cortisol drops down through the day as it gets dark, the melatonin comes up. The distance between these two puts you in a very deep sleep. Okay. And sleep is extremely important because that's when your body refreshes itself through the night as you calm down. Your immune system is very, very active. This video will be on my web channel, the M channel, at Doc Mike Wittort, W-I-T-O-R-T. And if you click on the uploads, there will be 20 videos there with the addition of this one. If you have any questions, my phone number is 630-613-8537. And my email is wakeupwell1@gmail.com. Thank you for participating in your own wellness. These are all self-help and self-care and approved by the state of Illinois. Thank you. God bless.